and just take a moment to take in. It's really good as we take account of our last week. So much can happen in it. I'm going to invite our synagogue president, Bruce Corris, to give the announcement, or to welcoming, sorry.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Welcome. It is so nice to see so many faces tonight on Zoom, and I know there are many more watching on Facebook and on Boxcast, but this is the biggest Zoom room we've had on a Friday night in quite some time. It's just so nice to see everyone. As I said earlier today on the call, it's a cold night. We should be enjoying the warmth of Shabbat with our temple family, and that is exactly what we are doing. You know, the cantor wanted me to push for a shivering Shabbat in the parking lot tonight, but I said, Cantor, no, we can't do that to our members. She pushed, but I said no. Anyway, this is one of my favorite services of the year, the Scout Shabbat. Look at all of our scouts that are with us tonight, and they're going to be honored a little bit later. It's just the warmth of Shabbat is going to cover us for those 15-degree temperatures out there, and we're going to enjoy ourselves. So Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It's good to see you all, and I will be back a little bit later with the announcements. We have a lot of stuff coming up, so good stuff. Shabbat Shalom.
Wonderful. So I'm going to turn it over to the cantor. I think she's got a screen share now. Cantor put together these beautiful slides with all the pictures from the scouts. That was last year. Can you believe it?
Try with me. Repeat after me. How good it is. How sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. To the top. Ilay Matov, Umanayim, Shevet Achim, Am Yochad. How good it is, how good it is, how good it is, how sweet it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how good it is, how sweet it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum.
So wonderful. I saw so many people singing. And thank you, Mike. I don't want to forget you there. Thank you for also accompanying and being part of our service. Just so you know, at least on my screen, if you exit the full screen, you can see people singing along beyond the slide, sorry.
So we have some pictures that were sent in. I don't know what the troop name or number of this, but this is Miriam Rich's troop.
I see Melody, who's here with us also there.
Oh, fabulous. I don't have everybody's name and whatever, but these were pictures that were sent in for our service. And doing something special outdoors. And here we are, Joyce's big opportunity, her 90th birthday. 90th birthday.
Wonderful. So Joyce, what we're going to do is we're going to have you unmute. Joyce has been a longtime member, I don't know, probably since she was born almost. And we're so happy to celebrate her birthday. She has family from all over the country.
The world.
Yeah, all over the world. So Joyce, you got it unmuted. We're going to love to hear your voice lighting the candles.
Okay, I have to hold it so she can see. You ready?
Mhm.
Baruch
Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu
l'chaner shel Shabbat.
Shabbat.
Blessed are you, Adonai,
Adonai,
God, our
God,
sovereign,
sovereign,
who hallow us with mitzvot,
Commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Beautiful. Many, many more years of health and happiness, Joyce.
Thank you.
If people want to write into the chat and write some well wishes to you, just take a look. We're so happy to have you with us and only send many, many blessings your way.
Yom
Thank you.
Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Rivka,
Happy
Steve
birthday,
Seitz,
dear
Steve Forrest.
Joyce. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
And many more.
You're very
thank
welcome.
you.
Joyce and Maureen, we're going to ask you to mute again, but there's a lot of wonderful wishes coming in. So just take a look at the chat. We have the Kiddush.
Okay. What does he want you to do?
Remute.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so Cantor's going to lead us in our sanctifying. Just so you know, I got a wonderful delivery of grape juice from our scouts. So thank you. We enjoyed almost the entire thing.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, b'shabbat kodesh be'ahava u'ratzon inchilanu. Zikaron lema'aseh bereshit, ki hu yom tehillah lemika'eh kodesh ve'eretz yad mitzrayim. Kivanu v'acharta otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim. Shabbat kodecha be'ahava u'beratzon inhaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. Amen.
L'chaim, to life. Hopefully a tasty one, Cantor. All right, so we're going to welcome in Shabbat now with L'chad Odi as we welcome the bride of Shabbat. We'll sing that first verse together, and then the final verse, number 9, we rise, we face whatever doorway or just our Zoom doorways, and we bow to Shabbat, and then we welcome each other into the space.
La 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 l'chad odi, la 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 l'chad la 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 b'nei Shabbat, b'nei Shabbat mekabelo, la 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 l'chad odi, sing with me, la 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 l'chad la 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 b'nei Shabbat, b'nei Shabbat mekabelo. Shama v'zachor, v'diborecha, v'yishmiyanu el hamichad, Adonai echad, v'shmorecha, v'shemo tiferet, v'tefillah. Ya la la, la 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 l'chad odi, la 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 l'chad la 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 b'nei Shabbat,
I can't,
Last time, la la la, la la la, b'nei Shabbat, b'nei Shabbat mekabelo, la 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 l'chad odi, la 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 l'chad la 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 b'nei Shabbat, b'nei Shabbat mekabelo.
We see those beautiful cherry blossoms welcoming us into spring one of these days. We're gonna-
Rabbi, those pictures of those cherry blossoms were taken at the cherry blossom event at the Museum of Buffalo History over, at the park there. Right.
That's
right
so
in
wonderful.
Buffalo, those cherry blossoms. So you have to believe in spring, even now.
Exactly. Well, we're back to winter with the picture, but we're going to invite you to rise as tall as one of those trees for the Baruch Hu, our call to prayer.
Sing with me. La 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 la. La 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 la
we remain standing for Avat Olam.
Hope you're singing with me. Ahavat Olam, it is right. Torah mitzvot, tukim mishpatim, otanu limodetav. Avinu Adonai Eloheinu, shochvenu b'komeinu, nasinu b'chukato. It is not b'divrei Toratenu, u'b'mitzvotenu, le'olam v'olam. Ki hayenu le'orech yameinu, v'ha'negan yomam v'layla.
Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael. Blessed is God who loves your people Israel.
Ahavat Olam, Scouts serve the Jewish community.
And the Shema, we once again remain standing.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch shekivud malchuto, le'olam va'ed. Baruch shekivud malchuto, le'olam va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
You may be seated. And okay. Well, we have we were going to have Becca Seafried lead, but she actually has a friend there, Madison. And if Madison is able to lead us in the Via Hafta, good to meet you, Madison.
Hello. I'm from a different temple, so I might sing this differently, but I'm happy to do it with you guys. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha v'hayu hadavarim ha'ele asher anohi mitzvaha he'om alevavecha v'yisatam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivat habiviteha u'v'leteha v'adre Ubishol bevha ukameha ukshartam leot talyafea vehayu letafot beneheha uftaftam amazuzot beteha ubishareha leman tiskeru besatitem et kol mitzvotai vihitem kiddushim leloehem ani Adonai Elohehem Asher hotzeit etehem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lehem lelohim ani Adonai Elohehem.
Madison, how wonderful to meet you, and thank you for being brave and leading. And we see that your other temple trained you very well. So wonderful job. And we have some more beautiful pictures. The cantor. I think a lot of these came from the biters. And
Yes, this is the Eagle Scout project that he'll be addressing later, but these are some and friends of his and people from his troupe. They can talk about that later. This is the finished product.
So cool. I love those large chessboards. All right, we're going to turn to the Vishamru. We need you to clap if you can do it. And you don't have to worry about on key because we have a mute button.
Last time, everybody together. And these are, well, we'll go over this. I don't know everyone's name, but these are pictures from Hanukkah projects Boy Scouts were involved in. And Susan will address all of that later. Latke making, I think this was menorah demonstrating, menorah lighting, latke making, and more demonstrations on the Hanukkah and the Hanukkah menorah.
Beautiful. Well, I'm going to invite you to rise now, if you so choose. This is our chance for private contemplation and what we call the Amidah, the standing prayer, where we can address God directly. So take some time, a couple minutes now, to say your most private prayers. I think it's fitting. We're staring into the ark of Congregation Shir Shalom with its beautiful fire, and what a perfect image for Scout Shabbat. So we'll resume services in just a minute or two, and feel free to stop your video also if you want some private time.
Ose shalom bimruma, uyase shalom aleinu. Ose shalom bimruma, uyase shalom aleinu. Ose shalom bimruma, uyase shalom aleinu. Yase shalom. Yase shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'oko Yisrael. Yase shalom, yase shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'oko Yisrael. Yase shalom bimruma, yase shalom aleinu. Yase shalom bimruma. Uyase shalom aleinu. Ase shalom bimruma. Uyase shalom aleinu. Yase shalom. Yase shalom. Shalom aleinu. Ve'oko Yisrael. Yase shalom. Yase shalom. Shalom aleinu. Ve'oko Yisrael. Yase shalom, yase shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'oko Yisrael. Yase shalom, yase shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'oko Yisrael. Yase shalom, yase shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'oko Yisrael. Yase shalom. Yase shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'oko Yisrael.
Wow, Cantor, you should have seen everyone singing with you and clapping. And I have to say, Adam Biter has been playing along with you. I love all the clapping too.
When you screen share, all I can see is the screen that I'm sharing and maybe a couple boxes on the right.
Yeah, Adam has his instrument like a ukulele or something out, and he's been playing with us. So it's really cool.
Adam, we're in A. We were in the key of A. You probably know that by now.
So we're going to turn to our healing blessing. We do have a lot of people within our extended community that in need of healing. What I'm going to suggest, if you have people that you're thinking about, put them in the chat function, and I will read those names out loud. So just put it below, and I'm going to read the list that I have from the synagogue. If you have other names that you want us to put on our list, you can always call Nancy in our office. Lee Applebaum, Andrew Joseph Bernard, Marietta Bratton, Sonia Breitbart, Kim Brodsky, Michael Berwick, Arthur Dezelke, Dave Gajewski, Nancy Hersbrunn, Evan Kavanaugh, Charles Lemansky, Kathy Mass, Francis and Michael Massimo, Richard Radis, David Sapphire, Martin and Barbara Scher, Diane Simons, Gail Willig Smith, Gretchen Solander, Lorenzo Stewart, Cindy Walgate, Mindy Weinman, Hannah Ezra Batshuel, and Shira Ruth Batmalcha. And I'm going to read the other names here. Oh, sorry, I got to get back a little bit. Okay, so we have Jennifer, Herb Foster, Kathy Cooper, Diane Lynch, Connie Tixera. Forgive me for mispronunciations. Martin Scher, Robert Poses, Don and Rachel, Bear Cunningham, Howard Hilfstein, Paul Bookbinder, Adele Berlinder, Arlene Seafried, Sheila's son, Linda's sister, Jessie Cohan, and Marcia Sikow, and Jimmy Goldstein and Rod Hennessy. And we bring all those names together into our thoughts, and Cantor will lead us in the Mishaberach.
Mishaberach for us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misheberach ibotim ekor habracha lamotein. This goes in need of healing with refuah shenema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
A complete healing of body and soul. At this point, I'm going to ask Cantor to lower. Oh, she has a couple more pictures. Those are the people we're inviting in, although they're changing all the time. That's what happens with young people. That's Adam and Noah Biter, and that's who's going to be talking with us. We're going to invite the whole Biter family. We have Adam and Noah there. They're going to be offering Devar Torah, words of Torah. We have Susan there, and I'm sure Damon somewhere in the background. So there he is. So I'm going to turn it over to them. I'm going to mute myself. We're so glad to have you with us.
Thank you so much, Rabbi Alex. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'm Adam Biter.
And I'm Noah Biter.
And we are so honored to be speaking at today's Scout Shabbat festivities. It has been a big year for us in scouting. Noah has earned 2 ranks. He earned first class and Star Scout. Very proud of him. And I became an Eagle Scout after leading a project to build a giant outdoor chessboard at the Hamburg Village Youth Center. Although it has been a while since we have been able to meet as a Jewish scouting community, I have no doubt that all of you have been making wonderful progress in your own individual scouting journeys. Progress that is to be commended and celebrated at an event like this. This week's Torah portion, Mishpatim, is among the many portions that sets out specific laws for Jewish people to follow so that they can be closer to God. Although many of the laws are no longer applicable to our daily lives, relating to oxen, sorceresses, slavery, and other staples of biblical times, one tenet remains the same, one fixed ideology of kindness and reverence.
Viger lo toneh v'lo tilchatzenu ki gerim heitem be'eretz Mitzrayim. You shall not wrong a stranger or oppress him, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. This law appears multiple times in the Torah, and for very good reason. A lot of the times, it is easy to be cruel or unwelcoming to those who look different from us, have a different accent, speak a different language, or have different customs. Our greatest fears stem from what we do not know. This ever-important law attempts to correct the knee-jerk reaction of intolerance and encourage the Israelites to remember their own pain and suffering, to break the cycle of hatred by extending allyship and support to other small, marginalized, oppressed groups. After all, where would Judaism be if not for our activism, for our hard work, for our tikkun olam? Where would scouting be without the immortal points of the scout law? A scout is friendly, a scout is courteous, a scout is kind, a scout is reverent. The Jewish community and the scouting community of Western New York have always been strong together, and we believe we will continue to be strong as long as we keep our eyes on the goal of repairing the world and making it a better, safer, kinder place to live in.
This year was a year for personal growth and change, to make oneself a better advocate for repairing the world and to spread that knowledge in mitzvot. I hope that everyone here has had a meaningful, memorable year, filled with opportunities for a relationship with God, the service of one's community, and the betterment of oneself. In this way, you will have been able to truly fulfill the 3 duties of scouting: duty to God, duty to others, and duty to self. Have a great year, everyone. Shabbat Shalom.
Hi there. I'm Susan Biter, their mother. Our Western New York Jewish Committee on Scouting hasn't had very much opportunity to gather since last year's Scout Shabbat. And Cantor showed you some pictures from a year ago and then some sort of more individual pictures of our scouts doing things throughout the year because we couldn't get together to do our sukkah building or our latke making. So we kind of did what we could virtually. But our scouts have made the most of the virtual opportunities and continued their advancement in scouting. We would like to take this opportunity to offer our congratulations and our encouragement for their continued scouting adventures despite the challenges of pandemic scouting. And the list that I have is everyone who we know about. And then at the end, we'll just let any scouts who are with us who we didn't mention unmute themselves, if that's okay, Rabbi, and they can tell us what they've been up to. So Adam and Noah, as you heard about, Adam, congratulations. He earned the rank of Eagle in October. His Eagle project was bringing chess to our parks that he completed in July of 2020. And you saw some pictures of the Romeo family helping out with the cutting of the chess pieces. Noah Biter completed his Ner Tamid religious emblem with Harvey Horowitz last spring. And both boys are in Troop 1910B in Orchard Park. Next up, we have the Kutus who are with us tonight. Eli from PAC 630 on Grand Island. Eli is a Webelow, and he helped our JCOS this fall by making a terrific video explaining the different materials that menorahs can be made from. And then his older brother Ryan is in Troop 630B Grand Island. He's a Star Scout, and he helped our JCOS by making a 2-part video of his delicious latke making for our virtual Hanukkah. And then we have the Cunninghams. Bear Cunningham is in Troop 529B in Hamburg. He earned his Arrow of Light last spring and crossed over from Cub Scouts into Boy Scouts. That's kind of a big milestone for our Scouts. And Bear's little sister, Hannah Cunningham, is in Girl Scout Troop 34734 in Hamburg, and she's a junior in Girl Scouts. Noah Donner, I'm not sure if Noah's with us tonight, but he's in Troop 85B Williamsville, and like Bear, he was a 5th grader who earned his Arrow of Light last spring and crossed over into from Cub Scouts into Scouts BSA, big milestone. Then we have Miriam Rich and Melody Rosen, both from Girl Scout Troop 31214 in Williamsville, and they are brownies. And the Romeo family, we thank them for making the delicious challah for our curbside Scout Shabbat Oneg celebration. First up is Ava Romeo. She's Troop 630G Grand Island. She's a Star Scout. She's preparing for her upcoming bat mitzvah this spring. And she helped our JCOS by putting together, she was the master producer for all 8 of our Hanukkah videos. Matthew Romeo is in PAC 630 Grand Island, and he's a Webelows. Michael Romeo, Troop 630B Grand Island, is an Eagle Scout. We celebrated Michael's Eagle Court of Honor right before the shutdown. It was sort of the last big event and gathering that we were able to have. A little bit bittersweet thinking about it, but it was really wonderful. Then we have Becca Seaford. I only know Becca's troop when she was in Sanborn, 824G. I'm sure she has a new troop number in California. Congratulations to Becca for earning the rank of Eagle in January. And she's joining us tonight from her new home in California. And I hear she has a friend, Madison Jaffrey, also an Eagle in California. And I'm guessing maybe they do scouting together, but I'm not sure. I'll let them tell you. And then we have Nick White, Troop 229B Tonawanda. He's a Star Scout. And Eric Poses, who's an Eagle Scout from Troop 85B Williamsville. And if there are any scouts with us who we didn't acknowledge, please unmute yourself and introduce yourself to us, or use the Zoom chat.
Hey, I'm Vincent Murphy from Troop 841 up in Niagara Falls. I was in Cub Scouts when I was 5. I joined Cub Scouts when I was about 11, and I did everything. I went up from Tigers. I'm the last guy from Tigers in my troop, actually, from my original troop. And currently, I am a Star Scout. But at the next meeting, I will be able to, because the passing of 6 months, I will be able to confirm with my leaders. Meet with them. Do the Scoutmaster Conference, do the board review for my life rank. And to be honest, I only have a few more merit badges to do. I got to do first aid, I got to do camping, cooking. I got all the, I just need to finish up some paperwork, which of course the pandemic's not helping with camp nights.
God bless everybody for that.
Yeah, God bless everybody for doing what they can. But I'm looking for a good Eagle Scout project. you know, like I'm trying to tie, like I'm a big theater guy. I'm trying to do something with theater and, or maybe something with the Jewish community. I'm like currently I'm trying to get something with Fort Niagara, but if there's anything that say the Jewish community needs, whether it's, you know, close by Niagara Falls or just, you know, maybe a little bit out there in New York, I'm fine. I would love to join you guys.
If you'd like, I know that the temple had a project where they wanted a cement pad so they could put their pods. They might still have that project available.
Okay, yeah, then I would just have to fill out a sheet, submit it to council, and I think that would be the final thing, because, you know, just a few merit badges to go and I'm set. Thanks a lot for the information. Please send it to Joy Murphy 85 so she can spread the message to me, and let's get this thing going. Wish everyone the best of luck. I am currently 16 and I am happy to be where I'm at with scouting. My mother encouraged me to do it since the beginning because I have lots of siblings. So wish you the best of luck, guys.
Thank you.
Great to meet you. Thanks.
Any other scouts that we didn't introduce or that want to say anything about their scouting adventure? If not, I'll just say in closing, if you want to stay in touch with our organization, the Western New York Jewish Committee on Scouting, you can follow us on Facebook. It's at WNYJCOS. And I'd just like to say thank you so much to Congregation Shir Shalom, Rabbi Alex, Cantor Frank, Executive Director Joanne, Congregation President Bruce, and our Hebrew and Religious Emblem Tutor Harvey for all of your support of our scouting programs. And until we're together again, be healthy and safe, and Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you so much for inspiring us. I saw a lot of people, maybe they were involved in Scouts in their youth, and it's wonderful. It's been a very important part of the Jewish community for well over a century here in Buffalo, and it's great to be able to host it as Congregation Shir Shalom. So I think we're ready at this point to go back to our closing prayers of the service. You can see some more pictures. We missed the inside of our synagogue. Beautiful.
I had to unmute, sorry. I'll be back. That was 2 years ago. Two years ago at the Tree of Life.
And by the way, to the Scouts, I got one of the awards last year, and it is on my wall, and I'm very proud of it. So thank you. We rise for Aleinu. It's not enough for us to pray. We need to go out and do good things in this world.
Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא
You may be seated. We have a picture of Cantor Susan Whaley here 12 years ago, about 4 or 5 months since I arrived in Buffalo in 2009, February. On this date, we lost her in the crash of Flight 30407. It's hard to believe so much time has passed. The last bar bat mitzvah class that she had all in 2009. They're now 24, 25, 26 years old. So quite a lot of time has passed. But we hear stories about her life all the time. She still is a very important part of our synagogue community. She was part of Temple Sinai and Temple Beth Am. And the reunion, I think, is a way of also bringing her legacy. And she would have loved this service. I know she would have, to see all the wonderful, joyous way that Judaism is being celebrated. So we just take that moment, look at that beautiful smile. So that really captures exactly who she was. That wasn't just for a picture, that she would walk around with a smile like that all the time. And I'm glad I got to know her even for 5-6 months. You can feel free to write some memorials. We also did post on Facebook a picture and memorials for her. So you can post there. And tomorrow morning, Dr. Yonina Foster, who was training in the same place, Aleph cantorial program that Susan had, and she wrote a wonderful memory of her today for our Torah Thoughts. She'll be leading in the style that Susan would have been familiar with, the prayers that Susan really held dear. So if you want to join our 11 o'clock service tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to turn now to the rest of our memorials. Looking around, there are quite a few people here that have had recent passings or are here to observe a yard site. And I'm glad that this can be a place of comfort for them. It's been a hard week. We've had at least 3 losses within our synagogue community of parents. And, you know, it's a really, really hard thing. So first of all, Sylvia Nadell, and I saw that her son Ira and a whole bunch of family was over there. There will be a shiva for her on Sunday night at 7. I didn't know her personally, but just hearing stories from Ira and Audrey, she was a wonderful person. We also lost Gloria Massimo, and I saw Alan Friedman here, and Donna. And Gloria, I got to know her at her granddaughter's wedding, and wonderful. She was 98 years old, I believe, and a real loss. And we send a lot of prayers to the family. We also have Jackie Taylor Block. Nancy, a lot of you know her as Jackie Block, but Jackie Taylor and her mom Nancy died quite suddenly this week. So we send condolences to her. There will be, looks like, a shiva for her on Thursday at 8 o'clock. We'll send out the details later. We're also remembering recent passings in the last month of Phyllis Abels, Rosalind Foss Gerard, Eva Gluckman, Helene Goldfarb, Donna Heitner. I saw Barry here, Barbara Hollander, Thaddeus Hennessy, Jean Hubush, Patricia Nightinger, and Dave Rose, our former maintenance person. And on a yard site list from years past, we remember Don Adler, Ann Amram, Elias Baum, Ruth Berger Cohen, Samuel Berman, Fanny Brown, Betty Cohen, Alan Cowan, Alan Crandall, Simon Eisendorfer, Harold Fink, Isidore Fox, B. Goldberg, Deborah Gummins, Molly Jacoby, Henry Katz, Bruce S. Kirshner, Gloria Klein, Rose Kramer, Vivian Krieger, Harry Lipman, Rose Lipman, Frida Schwartz Mango, Julius Mandel, David Mesh, Nathan Mesnikov, Louis Michnick, Jack Miller, Barbara Joyce Mandel, Margaret Moscato, Lillian Zager Notarius, Benjamin Noznitsky, Ray Plekin, Ann Pritikin, Abram Pugash, Gilda Rakin, Susan Rosenbaum Ritchie, Fanny Ross, Beatrice Rothstein, Howard J. Schoenfeld, Erwin Schreiber, Edward Seitz, Eric Sellers, Barney Silverman, Anna Sugarman, Greta Wolf-Ullman, Philip Umoff, Andrew Valenta, Saul Weinstein, and Robert Wisbaum. And of course, just to say, I did see the Rakin family was here, and Seitz as well. So we're thinking of them. I see Bruce has written someone else in the chat. If you have other names you want to say, so I see Jonathan Train, and I know someone had sent something by email. Also mentioning Gianna Ameno, who was killed tragically last year.
Rabbi, some other names in chat as well.
Thank you. Jack Bacon, Les Levine. We're going to take all those names into our hearts. It's so important to be together and to share this space together. If you have a custom of rising, please rise. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. V'yalma divra chirete v'yamlik malchutei. V'chayachon v'yamachon chayei d'chol beit Yisrael v'agala v'zman kariv yimru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam omei omaya. Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. Yitadar Yitaleh, Yitalal, Shemei Kudasha, Brechu. Le'elam kol berchata, v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran bi'alma v'yimru, amen. Yehi shalom rabba min shemaya, chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru, amen. Oseh shalom b'ramav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'yimru, amen. May their souls be at peace. May we be at peace and continue to celebrate thetheir memory. Zikronam livracha. May their memories be for a blessing. I'm going to turn it over to Bruce Chorus now to offer our announcements.
Shabbat shalom again, everyone. Mazel tov to all of our scouts that joined us this evening. We are so proud of all of you. And thank you to Susan Biter for helping to organize this Scout Shabbat. Couple of Rabbi mentioned we've had some Eagle Scout projects at our temple. Ed Seafried and Becca joined us tonight from California. Becca's brothers, Josh and Anthony, did Eagle Scout projects for us. Becca, of course, moved to California before she could do hers. We almost got a Seafried Eagle Scout hat trick. And Eric Postis is with us tonight. He did his Eagle Scout project for us last summer. So our Scout members have done wonderful Eagle projects for the temple, and we appreciate that. For those of you that don't know this, I was a Boy Scout. I didn't get to Eagle Scout. I made it to Grackle. That was about it. But I did achieve Order of the Arrow. And for those of you in Scouting, you know that Order of the Arrow means 24 hours of silence. And I did it. People are still amazed that I did that. So mazel tov to all of our Scouts. Thank you to Rabbi Alex Cantor Frank and Mike Frank for a lovely service. A warm Shabbat on a cold night. We appreciate that so much. This weekend, tomorrow morning, virtual offerings will include Torah study at 9 a.m., the junior congregation at 10 a.m., and as Rabbi mentioned, the Shabbat morning service at 11 will be in memory of Cantor Susan Whaley and will be led by Dr. Yanina Foster. Everything is on Zoom. The website has all of the links. There is no religious school Sunday for the holiday weekend. We want to congratulate all of our Super Bowl Square winners and thank everyone that took part in that. And let me be the first to say thank you, Joanne, because I said last week, if we win, we thank Joanne. I give Joanne a lot of grief about the Chi Club because I still think she never put my tickets in. But she and Nancy picked the squares. And I have to say thank you, Joanne, because clearly she let Nancy pick my squares, and that's the only reason I won. So thank you, Joanne. Next Friday, candle lighting at 6:45, Erev Shabbat service at 7, followed by a virtual oneg at the end of the service on the same Zoom. There's 2 separate Zoom things. You do need to register for the service, and next Friday night's a special service. We will have a visiting congregation join us, Beth Samuel Jewish Center from Pennsylvania, with Cantor Rena Shapiro. And she's wonderful. And I think we're all going to enjoy that very much. Purim is just around the corner. Today, we released the Megillah reading. If you haven't seen it yet, you should. It is a hoot. And the people on it gave up their dignity for the temple, including the rabbi and the cantor. And you really should see that. Then, of course, on Wednesday, February 24th, we have our drive-through Hamantaschen box pickup. That's between 5 and 5:30. You can still reserve one. Let Joanne know before you get off the service tonight. That's the deadline. And then on the 25th, Thursday the 25th, is the Zoom Purim Spiel on Zoom. It's live at 7 o'clock that night, a live Zoom spiel. It's the rabbi's idea. He told us we should go live. We shouldn't pre-record it. It's a great script. The rabbi wrote it. We have a huge cast, and it's a lot of fun. It really is. So, and the singing is going to be, let's just say, interesting. Anyway, that's February 25th, 7 o'clock p.m. I've talked about this before. Last year, the Purim Spiel was our last big event in the sanctuary. It's been a year. We had 250 people in the sanctuary for the Purim Spiel. The most we've had in there since then was 15 for a funeral. So we are looking forward to the day that we're together again like that. There's also a community Purim Carnival, Sunday, February 21st. That is from 12 to 3. It's a drive-in event in the Broder Building parking lot. There will be 3 stations for children, kindergarten and up, to participate in, and a Hamantaschen box for the family. It's all socially distanced, it's all safe, and they're blocking it out very well. There's a flyer for it on our website because you do need to sign up. The women of Shir Shalom are participating in Hadassah's Shabbat across the region by hosting a Havdalah service on Saturday, February 20th. That is a week from tomorrow night. That's at 6:30 p.m. Registration is required. Everyone is welcome. And Elaine Kellick is sponsoring a limited number of Havdalah candles. If you would like one, please reach out to her. If you need anything at all, reach out to the rabbi, the cantor, Joanne, or myself. We are all here for you. Have a wonderful Shabbat. Enjoy President's Day, which, by the way, used to be Temple President's Day, but the rabbis complained about it. And so consequently, they decided, well, we'll just honor Lincoln in Washington instead. Anyway, for those of you who are here on Zoom, stick around. We'll be doing an Oneg following on this very same link. Please stay and join us. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Stay warm.
Thank you, Bruce. And we have Adon Olam.
Adon Olam, Hashem Olam, the Tedem Ko Yitzir Nivra, Adon Olam, the Nasa, the Chefzot, Azay Melech Shelo Nivra, Adon Olam, Adon Olam, Adon Olam, Hashem Olam, the Tedem Ko Yitzir Nivra, the Nasa, the Chefzot, Azay Melech Shelo Nivra, Adon Olam, the Acharei, Kiklot Darkon, Levano Yimot Nara, Adon Olam, Lehu Haya, Lehu Hope, Lehu Yevetim Nara, Adon Olam, Adon Olam, Hashem Olam, the Terem Kol, Yitzini Ra, Yek Nasa, the Chefzot Kol, Azay Melech Shelo Nivra, Adon Olam, Lehu Echad, Ein Sheni, Echam Shila Lehachira, Adon Olam, Beli Reshit, Beli Tachlit, Belo Haozer HaMizrah, Adon, after me, Adon Olam, Hashem Malach, the Terem Kol, Yitzini Ra, Yek Nasa, the Chefzot Kol, Azay Melech Shelo Nivra, Adon Olam, Hu Eli, Chai Koli, B'tzarchati B'yitzara, Adon Olam, Ehu Nisi, Umanosli, Milakosi B'yom Deka, Adon Olam, Adon Olam, Hashem Malach, Hashem Malach, Terem Kol, Yitzini Ra, Yek Nasa, the Chefzot Kol, Azay Melech Shelo Nivra, Adon Olam, B'yado, Akitu Ruchi, Yeti Shan B'yayira, Adon Olam, Be'imo
Finally, we have a challah. It might be a s'mores challah. We have the Cunningham family, led by Bear and Hannah. Jessica Adam, of course. Jessica also is our parent council head. So we're so super delighted to have them lead. So go for it, guys.
Go ahead, Ian. Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechanim haaretz. Amen.
That does look like the s'mores challah. Beautiful. That was what we received from the Scouts. So as we came in peace, may you leave in peace. Oh, look at that. Those of you that want to join us to spend time, just stay on the line, go get your food or whatever you'd like. And we're so grateful to have you here with us, sending lots of blessings your way.
Rabbi?
Yes.
Just one quick note. We're trying to make a plan so that we might be out there in May for Becca's Court of Honor, and we will let people know if that's the case.
Wonderful. So you're going to be back in Buffalo, you mean, Ed?
Yes, we're going to do her Court of Honor with her Troop 261 in Buffalo.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, just let us know. Stay safe out there.
I just have one announcement. Ruth, Beth Samuel is just coming to visit us. So Cantorino was kind of taking the night off, and they were going to come visit us and see what our service is like. It's like an educational thing for them.
Oh,
but
okay.
maybe I can twist her arm and get her.
Get her to sing a song or two, by all means.
Well,
a little arm twisting.
A little arm twisting, perhaps. Yeah.
Well, tell her
no
that
idea.
the president announced that she was doing it. So it's a little Jewish guilt can't hurt.
You know, Beth Samuel, we actually have a lot of connections. First of all, I've been there twice because that used to be a Reconstructionist congregation, and I visited there. We had several members from that area that have moved to Buffalo over different times. So we have some strange connections with Beth Samuel. So it's very cool.
Hey, Eddie, you'll have to let me know when Becca's Court of Honor is, because that will be my hat trick. It would be the third Court of Honor that I would attended for your family.
We will definitely make sure of that.
Okay. Yonina?
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I think we'll
Shabbat
possibly stop
Shalom.
the streaming. And
Shabbat
you can stay
Shalom.
on and talk privately.
Thank you.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, y'all.
Yonina, can you hear me?
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom, everybody.
Shalom.
Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
Hey,
Thank you, everyone, for the beautiful pictures that I was able to share tonight. Thank you to the Rich family and to the Biter family and everyone else who sent in pictures.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Yonina?
Yes, Gail.
Yeah, can you, I don't know where you went. I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciated what you wrote about Susan in today's Torah thing. It comes out every week.
Thank you.
It was a very moving and precious.
Oh, I don't have my. Gail, thank you so much. We'll have to chat sometime. Thank you so much.
We'll have to do it by Zoom.
I just stayed on to wish Joyce a happy birthday. Is she still there, Maureen?
She's trying to answer her phone.
Oh, got it. Okay, well, please.
I thought the rest of the family would stay on, but I don't know where they went.
Oh, it looks like they got off.
They're out drinking.
Oh, gee. I don't know. I don't know.